Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy JD. Welcome, Run JD Run, and we got some special guests here because this is the what do we call this show, Paul?
I forgot.
We call it this week in gaming, tech, and nerd. And today we have a special guest, the homie Modern War Negro, aka the Black Hokage, is here. We're chilling. Paul's here. P Jones, Two Flag. Clap it up.
Y'all cuss on y'all channel?
Yeah, we cuss. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bitches?
Yeah, but we're here. A new episode of This Week in GTN. We have not done this in like 6 months.
We haven't done this since E3.
We haven't done this since E3, nor have I kept updating the podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes. We are on SoundCloud and iTunes, guys. Episode 1 and 2. And episodes 3 through I think 9 are on the way. And then this will be 10. This will be our 10th episode. Hey! He's like, I give no fucks. All right, but yeah, so we're gonna talk about some new stuff today. So I guess let's get into it. I'll cut there, and then what's the first thing? Fallout?
Nigga, you cut? What the fuck?
I'm gonna cut because, like, I mean, no, because we're filming this shit. Because we're filming this shit.
Nah, dog, you gotta go.
All right.
Did we cut on my podcast?
No,
what the hell?
No, but that's a podcast. You could do that.
Nah,
because ain't nobody looking.
I was not expecting it. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just thinking about like when I'm gonna go in.
You should put that in the video.
Now you got me worried. I should redo it. No, we good.
You good. Go
All
ahead.
right, so yo, the first thing we're gonna talk about is, I guess, thoughts on Fallout 4. Is that it, or is it just?
Yeah, we can talk Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. The game's been out. It came out like damn near a week and two. Was it last week? 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. There's other games that came out, but that's the game we chose to talk about. So Fallout 4. You know what? I'll let you take it because you know you're the guest here. So what are your thoughts on Fallout?
I got 50 hours on the game, 50 big ones, and this is my first Fallout that I've ever played. But I am thoroughly enjoying the game. I think that I don't want to say it's influenced by Mass Effect because I don't know what the first game was that used the conversation tree.
Yeah. But
any game that's got a conversation tree in it, I'm in it. Because you get to pick your own adventure and you shape your own adventure. And then from my understanding, from the third to the fourth one, the gun mechanics are vastly different. And I don't think I'd have probably liked the third one because of what people told me about that. But the gun mechanics in the fourth one, they work really well. And I really love that VAT system. When I saw previews of the game, I kind of think that's what turned me off from Fallout 3. Is I would see that VAT system and the slowing down. I never understood what that was. I was like, what is that? But once you finally play the game and you see you get to pick the different body parts and that you get to shoot and pick the body apart, like that shit that's hot. That's hot.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the game.
all right, Paul, how many gross hours have you?
Woo! Let's talk about
How many gross hours have you put into this game?
I lost track of time. My shit on the game says 2 days and something on it.
Okay, that's 4.
I got 1 day and like 5 hours, so you probably got about double me, about 100.
Probably. Who
24
knows?
hours a day, 48
Who knows
hours
by now. But
okay.
I'm really enjoying this game. Like I played 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And like what you said about like the gun mechanics is true. Like in 3, you really had to use VATS in every combat situation because you couldn't hit shit, regardless. But like the combat's pretty good for the most part. What I like the most is you can actually hit shit by aiming, which is amazing.
Oh, you couldn't do that before, or like it just sucked. It was a bad.
Like you aim and the bullet would go like up.
I was told a different studio handled the gun mechanics.
Yeah, like I guess this dude from Bungie moved to Bethesda, and he's like, I'm just gonna pretty much take shit
different
Oh,
from Destiny.
that sounds pretty good. Yeah, that
So
sounds
like
good.
it plays well as a shooter, but my only thing is that I don't like about Fallout 4 is you can't be evil like you could in 3.
Oh, you could choose your side?
Like you can just do like fucked up shit. Like there was a karma system in the last one.
Oh, so this one you just do stuff that's bad and they don't count it.
Right.
Because they have a narrative though, I
Well,
guess.
No, they all had a narrative.
Yeah.
Piper is my main bitch in the game.
Same.
And sometimes I do things and they'll say Piper
Spoilers.
doesn't like that.
Spoilers?
It's not a spoiler. You mean Piper like in the first 5 hours of the game. What you talking about, bro?
Spoilers, man. I ain't played 5 hours yet.
He's not gonna play this.
I got busy
JD
life.
don't play no game.
I gotta. Hey! I don't want that in the comments.
But sometimes it'll say things that like Piper didn't like what I did. So you're telling me that like that doesn't actually equate to anything, doesn't lead to anything?
Well, like there's side missions you can do for everybody, but like Mass Effect. But let's say like for the world will view different. Like in Mass Effect 3, not Mass Effect, wrong game. Fallout 3, there was like a town called Megaton, where like they had an atomic bomb in the middle of the city. So you can either disarm the bomb, or you can go to like these niggas who don't like that town, and they're like, look, we'll pay you a bunch of money and give you a nice apartment if you blow up the city. You can just blow up the city.
Okay.
And then like the whole world be like, "Why'd you do that?" And like some people just outright just shoot you and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
So like I haven't seen any of that stuff, but like your companions won't like certain things you do.
But it's not like Mass Effect where you genuinely know I'm evil Shepard or good Shepard.
Well, you were never really good or bad in Mass Effect, though.
Yeah. You just
you were an asshole or you were a good guy.
Asshole Shepard.
There's a difference.
Evil Shepard. Yeah. I haven't played enough of this game, y'all, for really talk about it, but I enjoyed fighting the big cockroaches.
Oh, man.
So you're like an hour into the game.
I got to, was it Concord or
just got out the vault.
How do you
Did you get your power armor yet?
Yeah, I did. Remember, didn't you watch me stream it? I streamed it and I fought against the Deathclaw.
JD just be less playing shit.
Hey.
He don't be actually playing it.
Look, I fought the Deathclaw, murdered it. I went underground and fought against some like really scary beavers.
Oh, so you started Skyrimming.
I tried, and then I got scared as shit because they wouldn't let me bring my health suit, whatever, my anger suit, whatever you want to call it, my Iron Man gear with me. So at that point, I booted and left.
But you ain't done a mission where like you in a house and then you just turn a corner and there's a big ass Deathclaw and you like, I don't got no ammo.
Nah.
That's fun.
I got it. Yeah, I got to hit up the live stream with more of that. But yeah, cool. Fallout 4. Good thumbs up from everybody, I guess, on that game.
I will say this about Fallout. I think it's interesting that a lot of people complain nowadays that games don't have a lot of content.
Yeah.
But then when a game like Fallout comes out, that's like basically as long as you want it to be, y'all don't want to play the shit.
Right.
Go support Bethesda, even though it's real buggy. Get it on sale just because the principle of it.
And then mod
Is it a first day buy, you think, or what?
I would say it's a first day if it wasn't so buggy. Just for the principle, I gotta say, get it when the price drops.
All right, for sure. What's next on our list? Let's just jump into it. We got
movies.
Cut there too? No, I'm gonna keep it going because y'all some assholes fucking with me.
Okay, y'all wanted to talk about Creed.
Stop fucking with. Hey, yeah, I guess. Should we talk about?
Let
me see what else there is. Okay. Yeah, Creed. All right, let's talk about that. So we saw the movie time.
I did not see it. Let me say what I gotta say.
Yeah, say your thing.
I didn't see it. Okay, so I said on my live stream the other day, I had not seen Creed, but my prediction was it was nothing but nigga Rocky. It was not. Okay. My prediction was that in Creed, it would be the same shit as all the other Rockies. Okay, it's about some black kid who grew up without a father. So then he's like, yo, oh my God, my life's so hard. So I'm gonna start hitting niggas in the face. So then, he runs up the stairs and, he does the thing like in the Rocky movies and shit.
Okay.
And then at the end, he goes against the big bad guy in the movie, the antagonist.
Yeah.
And then he ends up, winning the fight and, he's the new Rocky. He's Naki, nigga Naki. Is that Creed?
It sounds like you're saying an anime name. Okay, I'll talk first because I didn't really talk much the last one. I honestly thought the same thing. Like, I mean, it was something like that. Like, Paul was like, yo, y'all want to go see it? And like, I really did not want to see it. I just didn't care. I was like,
after the Fantastic Four, nobody wants to see it.
It was like, I was interested in it, but I was like, buff Michael B. Jordan. I get it. Like, other than that, and I was like, I guess I'm not big on Rocky anyway. I've seen like one or two of them, but I haven't seen them all. So I'm like, And like, I guess just the fact that they were taking it down the black route, kind of just to me, I was like, I bet you it's about he's black and no dad, or I guess his dad was the guy and whatever, and now he, hates him for some random reason. I don't know, but there were some parts of it that were really good. The acting was pretty decent. The workout montages were fun, and you know what it was though? Storyline. I'm not gonna spoil it. Let's just say the way they did the story was way too abrupt. They didn't build any kind of like, there was no development. Like you got his intention, then you got his first opportunity to fight, then randomly he's fighting the World Trade. Why is the World Trade Center?
There was no build up of him moving up the ranks.
There was no moving up the ranks montage. Oh, you all right?
My bad, y'all. Hey, y'all, this
so we gotta keep this, huh?
Yeah, you don't gotta cut this shit. Yo, we're in the middle of filming a video. Can I call you back? All right, I'll call you back later.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's all good, though. But yeah, so that was my only problem. My only problem was there was the conflict, there was the initial start of the movie, and then he like, think about like Fallout. He went from level like 1 to 200 in like 30 minutes. And now I was just like, okay, so he just powered up. He's
That's interesting because
Yeah.
all the reviews I've said, like they were like, "Yo, this is the best movie of the year." And for you to say that
it's
don't
not
sound like a
bad.
contender.
It's not a bad
I'm not
movie.
saying it's bad though, but
Yeah.
for you to say that, that's kind of a big plot hole.
I get, like, my thing is like seeing it from like a story driven perspective. I was like, okay, so he's done a little bit of fighting. I'm trying not to spoil it. He's done a little bit of fighting, but he's never done anything pro. But next thing you know, he's fighting somebody who's like the top pro. That didn't make any sense.
So he was just
They
some
do
nigga at the
explain it.
YMCA, and next thing you know, he's fighting Tyson.
Exactly. That's exactly what
they
he
do
did.
explain it though.
Oh, so he don't pay attention to
No,
movies
they
either.
did. They
don't play
did.
no games. Don't pay attention.
I mean, I'm not saying they didn't explain it, but I just didn't like that. I didn't like seeing those fights, you know? Like, I'd rather, like, I'm not trying to, like, I'm not against, it would be like watching.
You're saying they could have did a better job.
It's like watching Dragon Ball.
Originally, you were alluding to that they didn't do it. Though.
No, they. In my personal opinion, they didn't. Like I mean,
Get
they,
your mans, dog.
No, listen. They said like, okay, he had other fights that you didn't see,
Right.
but he had like a certain amount of wins
Right.
in a different somewhere else
In a montage.
in a montage. Not even in a montage. Like in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was in the beginning, and then they just mentioned they weren't like mind you, like, you know what a fight, you know how you have to have like the proper settings for a fight, and you have to check it off like, okay, that was a real fight. He did a lot of like back alley brawls for money, so they tried to count those as W's. That's a spoiler. I didn't mean to do that, but that's all, you know, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that like bothered me. I was like, well, we didn't even see him win those. What if he won like by like just a little bit? That doesn't mean, or against Scrubs, you know? I was waiting for that. Like that would be like seeing Goku in episode 1 turn Super Saiyan by episode 3. It wouldn't make sense if he didn't fight anybody between there. Which honestly sounds pretty fucking cool because he takes forever to turn Super Saiyan. But all right, I don't know, Paul, your opinion on that movie?
As a person who like genuinely goes to movies and gets really bored easily, I actually enjoyed this one a lot.
I did not like it. I liked it.
It's it's basically Rocky with a black dude.
It's Blackie.
So it's you know what it is going in. Like if you've seen a Rocky movie, you know how it is.
Yeah.
But like it's just a fun movie, and then it actually made me appreciate Sylvester Stallone as an actor.
Yeah, I will say that.
I heard that
Sylvester
some people were saying he
Stallone.
deserved
Sylvester Stallone. Oscar?
That one
That's what I heard.
that one scene.
He's good in it compared to all the years in the back. I mean, yeah, he's had a lot of time to actually learn how to act now. But, and I guess it's the first movie where he actually has to show some show some levels compared to just like shooting stuff.
Well,
and,
he was compassionate and right. Hey, yo, Adrian.
yeah,
Like,
but I feel like that was his beginning of his acting career, so he didn't really know how to
It was
act.
just like he was an actor and then action star.
Because you know that movie
And that was actually
was only done because he said he refused to sell the rights to it. He would only do it if he was going to be in it. So with that being said, you know, that's like a dude who made like a great idea, but he might not be the dude who should execute it. You made the great idea, maybe you should pass it along to someone who can execute. He was like, no, I'm executing it. So that's why, like, not that he's a bad actor. It's just like, you know, he's Stallone. You know what you're getting.
Like, I will say this from the previews that I've seen, and I'm gonna go see the movie.
Yeah.
Later, probably this weekend. Why the love interest? I think this was the love interest from the preview. What's with Hollywood doing all these love interests, black women with like the poetic justice braids? Can we stop that?
You know what?
Did y'all see Dope?
Yeah, I didn't.
The main girl in Dope had the poetic justice braids
think
too. I'm like,
Zoe
can we
Kravitz.
stop?
I want to say,
It's the same girl.
I want to.
I was like,
No, it's not the same girl. But I want to say that Hollywood is like just now doing their research on black people.
Black women got so many different textures in their
And they're
hair.
sitting
Can we
back-
stop?
they're sitting back like-
Is this 91
But you
set
know
it
what?
off? Like,
She's the same chick from Dear White People. Did you know that?
Oh, no.
I didn't realize that. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
You said you did.
Yeah, I saw that
She's
one.
the main girl. I didn't realize that until I was done watching. I was like, oh, okay. But I feel like that's just what's in right now. Like, just, nice, old school black heritage haircuts or whatever, or just whatever white people think black people are into, but they're not because they just don't give a fuck. And the white community is just like, yeah, they care, right? You know? And they're asking, like, like some dude at the end of the CEO table is like asking his nephew, like, hey, what is your friend Jamal like? You know? And he's like, oh, Jamal loves big booties. Like, big
booties, throw it in. They like Meek Mill? Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Throw it in.
Yeah, Meek Mill. Throw in some Meek
a
Mill.
lot this year. For all the wrong reasons.
But yeah, Creed, I'd
They
say
did take place in Philly, so there's a lot of Meek Mill in this movie.
there is a lot of Meek Mill in this
Is it
movie.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want
So
to see
that's
it
the one
now.
part, like the movie.
check,
If anything, the soundtrack is losing. But the movie's pretty decent. Paul, would you say this is a first weekend go see?
Well, we paid more than our normal price.
Oh God, yeah.
Let's
We go to a theater out here that has still not. They just like got refurbished or whatever, or renovated. And they haven't renovated the prices, so it's a nice ass theater with like lounge seats, like you can kick your feet up.
Yeah, we got those back home. Y'all just got those?
No, but I'm saying this theater is
theater.
like in a it's not a bad neighborhood. It's just like it's
We
just
call it the hood.
we call it the bootleg theater because that's what it's been. It's been a movie theater that we go to see movies when we want to just spend like $10.
So you're saying it's a Magic Johnson theater that want to charge regal prices?
Yeah, something like that, kind of. But like the thing,
Got that out here?
Matt Johnson.
Yeah.
They did. I don't know if they
Are
do.
they still there?
They did have one. I don't know. But here's the thing. When we went to our bootleg theater, it was ironically sold out that night at 11 p.m., the last show. So we had to run to the fancy ass theater and spend way too much money. So I think I definitely dropped almost $30 just because with food.
For this, the
movie was 15. The movie was 15, and I bought like $12 worth of like candy and shit.
That's too much.
And then I saw Michael B. Jordan's body and was like, what am I doing to
How much
myself?
a ticket around here normally?
Like 12,
15,
15 for like a 3D movie, maybe 18.
God bless LA. I think it's like 8 to 12 back home, I think.
Oh, well, lucky you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. We spent way too much, but I would say if we could have gone to our theater first weekend, yeah. But anywhere else, I could wait a week or two. I could have actually waited for DVD. It wasn't that good to me.
I liked it.
You like, Paul, you are phony. You always say,
I like movies.
listen to me.
That are dumb.
He's the type of dude. He's the type of dude to disregard the black community when they make shitty music, and then 3 months down the road start bumping Fetty Wap out the car like it doesn't matter.
I like Fetty Wap Amigos.
But when you first heard him, you did not.
Trash.
You have to be programmed. This is what it is.
He's assimilated to that stuff.
You gotta listen to their music. It's situational pieces because I don't listen to Migos. I don't listen to Fetty Wap like that. But
Yeah.
if you hit in the weight room, I don't want to listen to Nas Illmatic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, Hannah Montana. I'm about these ways. You know what I'm saying? It's situational. It's
Yeah, it's true.
situational.
That's true. All right. So the next thing that was on that list that I thought we were going to talk about was
I think
I say we jump into Samurai Jack just to get it over with. I don't know. It's coming back, y'all. Cartoons. Like,
That's it.
Honestly, I don't know what to say about that. Are we happy? Excited?
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see. Just wanted to end because it didn't end.
Is it gonna end, or is it gonna be like Samurai Jack is back with his son, Samurai Jane? Wait, that's a girl.
I hope that it's a continuation.
Can we get a video game? Samurai Jack video game?
I feel like that never works because like they did Afro Samurai wrong.
The first one was okay.
And then the second one got canceled.
Who made Afro Samurai?
Probably some random
Okay,
company.
Samurai Jack made by Platinum Games could be fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
any game that's like adapted to that by Platinum could do pretty well. I don't know. I used to watch it. I think I got to the end, but I can't remember the last episode. I remember like the beginning, the
I don't
middle.
remember what happened.
I remember close to the end, and it was just like
the last
eh.
episode because I have.
You remember it? He said there was a baby.
Like Samurai Jack rescues a baby, and all of a sudden at the end of the episode, the baby gets his little samurai eyes, and it flashes like.
Okay,
And that was the last
So
episode.
maybe this will be his baby, even though it's not. That wasn't his baby.
It was some white baby.
Well, maybe it will be the white baby. I don't know. Other than that, I don't really.
I liked the show as a kid, but I couldn't tell you what happened as the end.
Get
It's
me
more
a,
of a nostalgia
get me a
thing.
remake of Dexter's Lab right now. I'll watch that right now. I'll watch some Dexter. Give me a Powerpuff Girl remake.
They're not gonna do
Shoot.
that.
They're doing that. They're doing
That's
that.
They
what
are?
people
Yeah.
Another one?
It's coming out this year.
Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
I love that show.
Ooh, John David.
give me a cow and chicken
Are they
remake.
gonna be like little girls or are they gonna be teenagers?
No, they're still kids.
They did a teenager shit,
In
didn't
Japan, they have an anime
Yeah,
of
fuck
Powerpuff
that.
Girls called, like,
I don't
Powerpuff
like when they
Girls
do
Z.
that. They be trying to flip the. How? Why would it go to Japan when it's American made? He said, "Ooh." I don't know. I guess that's really it. Samurai Jack, y'all. Was it a good cartoon back in the day?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we'll give it a good cartoon.
What about Far Cry?
Yeah, well, let's do that. All right, so Far Cry event from Ubisoft. It's Far Cry Primal Witch. Do we know a release date?
I'm gonna guess probably late 2016, probably holiday.
Late
I think it's coming out
2016.
I think it's coming out in March.
Really?
You sure?
I ain't waiting no year.
Far Cry 4 came out last December,
Yeah, hold on.
and the one before that I think.
Date. All right, Paul
God damn.
Paul has no idea. So Paul, give us what you think it might be. Even if you play.
With the saber-toothed tiger, just as a full game. Like that, you just had a bow and arrow, a knife, and you just sent the tiger to eat.
I don't want to spoil it.
Well, that means yes.
Kinda, sorta, I guess. I don't know. You?
I can't speak on the whole thing, but
Yeah, we
based off the
can't.
couple hours that we played, the vertical slice that I got, I wasn't impressed. I was yawning throughout the whole thing, and I felt bad.
That's
too,
a very
'cause, like,
particular fact to mention.
I
was
getting
yawning, son.
sleepy. Because it's like Far Cry 3 or 4, but they took out all the guns and then they added a saber-tooth tiger instead of an elephant. Instead of a regular tiger, it's saber-tooth. Instead of an elephant, it's a mammoth. It's whatever that shit
Yeah.
is.
So it's just they just reskinned every.
It feels like a reskin with spears.
It does.
Okay.
So is that a backwards? Is
like
that
they
backwards
literally went
compatibility?
backwards. I was under the impression, like, I didn't have high hopes for the game, but I thought maybe they were going to have some type of mysticism in the game where you could get some type of magical powers. Something, but it seems like they're really rooting this in the truth where you're going to have billy clubs and spears and, like, you could literally throw rocks at people. Like, I was like, no thank you. I don't want to stone niggas to
Do
death.
they have the magical tattoos from 3?
See,
I don't know. 3? What was that?
It's like basically like that's how you unlock things. You get like a weird ass tattoo.
Oh, nah,
and you
it's
can do,
not
like,
that. No.
And like I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say based off of what we play because like they kind of just dropped us into the world with no context. It
Yeah.
was just like here, play the game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say maybe that's why I didn't have the best experience.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's flat out trash, but for right now,
Are we allowed to talk about it? Like,
yeah. I asked
okay.
Gilberto. He said we can give our impressions.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I, it's not for me. It's like Ark from Steam, but it's single player. There's no multiplayer. It's basically that.
Yeah, I mean, I like Far Cry as a game. It's fun, but this one's kind of just like, it feels like, honestly, it feels like, and look, well, it's pre-alpha footage we saw, but it feels like Far Cry 4 without cars, guns, and any way to get up a hill. That was like the one part that kind of got me. The
Are
lands,
they charging $60 for this?
yeah, probably.
In the game's
this ain't no
defense-
Blood Dragon.
In the game's defense, there were grappling hook areas, which
Yeah.
I wrote on my phone. How the fuck did they get grappling hooks? I was like, where did that come from in the stone?
Somebody from the tribe was like, oh,
But in the defense correction, there were grappling hooks. You didn't have to just run up the mountain. But the thing is,
Yeah.
I will say it was hard as fuck to find them. Like they were hard. You
But
really had to be looking.
could you get to them from the bottom of the mountain or only at the top?
Oh, you could go up. Yeah, I went up one time.
Okay,
So you
see,
could go
my
up.
thing is, there was a point where can we talk about the animals? I
They
think.
said we give. Our
Yeah, all right. So look, you can tame animals. That shit was kind of cool to me. He gave no fucks about it. But
Well, let me explain why.
wait, let me finish. I'll tell you why I like the animals. I liked it because there's a variety of animals that can be like your buddy. You know, kind of like, I don't know, Metal Gear, kind of with the horse and the dog and shit.
They said there was 50. He told me there was 50 animals and 17 that you could tame in the game.
Okay, so with that being said, you could like just go out and next thing you know, tame like no zebras. So you could tame like a jaguar or a bear
What about a
or a
jackal?
saber-tooth or a jackal.
Jackal.
A jackal. That fucking Family Guy joke. Or even hyenas or some shit. And the thing was cool. Like, only thing is, I think we need perks to do that. Because, like, I tried it and I went up to like a pack of hyenas, right? They didn't kill me the first time. They just looked at me and they were like, "Arr," and I was like, okay.
Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
I know it's the Stone Age, but why was there like snow tigers? Then there was a rhino. I got attacked by a bald eagle. What did that?
And
what,
owls? Were owls around
Yeah,
there?
there were owls.
Shouldn't there be dinosaurs?
It just felt like there was a bunch of random.
It's after the dinosaurs.
That was
It's
after,
after-
it was
it's
the
after.
second one.
People
Yeah.
and dinosaurs never existed together in real life. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you feel? I mean, to be honest, only white people care about dinosaurs.
Hey man, if we could have wrote dinosaurs, I don't know. But yeah, I mean it was good. It kind of felt like Far Cry 4 with a lot of pets. That's how I'm gonna put it down. Would y'all buy this day one?
No. But let me tell you why. Let's go back. Let's rewind it.
Yeah.
Why I didn't like the taming thing and
Okay.
the presentation that he gave us. We were playing. He was playing some Ooga Booga dude, and he was in his camp. And a bear came through and started attacking his camp. Right, the bear was fucking it up. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the bear comes out of the tent and he walks up to the Ooga Booga dude, and the dude says hit square to tame him. So then he presses square, he pets the bear on the head,
Yeah.
and then he's like, great, now you're my partner. I'm like, nigga, what? Like I'm under the impression that there's some type of like Pokemon element where I gotta fight the bear. Maybe like you would think you would have to earn the animal's respect, but you didn't. Like he was just press square. Now the bear's yours. I'm like, this game is stupid. And I almost said,
you know
something, what? Because I was sitting in the front. I was like, yo, this is kind of stupid.
Yeah. You know what though? I was sitting next to him. It was funny because the dude did break it down like. He didn't, like, the way he tamed the bear wasn't even like he went straight to directly petting him. It was just like, square for tame. And then you hear the guy go, uck, chuck, 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 but you see subtitles of, I think I can tame him. Right. And then he just looks at the bear goes, and then he goes, relax. Like he looked at the bear and was like, uck, chucka, papa. And then the bear was like, oh, like, and next thing you know, he was like, good bear. And then they just go off into the wilderness and fight other shit. And now they're
BFFs. I think he said it was some type of perk he had.
I don't know.
But I would prefer to go to some type of
I'm not gonna lie though. I did play it and have fun a bit. Cause the randomness of the game is fun. There were parts where like I was just going to like go swim in the water. Big ass piranha got my ass. I was like, oh shit, big ass piranha. Get off me. And then I went to look like up a tree and next thing you know, I went to go observe 2 snow leopards or whatever they were. And I'm just looking at them like, oh, that's majestic. And then like they're fighting and joking and playing. And then out of nowhere, they look my way. And I was like, oh shit, they about to fuck me up. And they just started like destroying me. And other than that, and also playing as the owl was fun. There's like an owl and you can fly around and observe. That's kind of like
the owl is the new way to scout the area.
Yeah, the owl is like if you play Assassin's Creed, the owl is like your synchronization move, kind of. Eagle vision, yeah. Literally, you fly across the plains with the owl and you can see what's happening. And it was cool. And I don't know if you knew this. You could attack with the owl or get attacked. Because I went down too far and then hit R2 and the owl went ah.
And about 15 minutes in, I didn't care. Like, I've seen it.
I thought that was cool. I was like, yo, the owl got some fight in him. That's pretty tight. So I was interested in that. But yeah, you want to say something, Paul?
So he speaks in Ukchuk-chucks?
Not in black. No, it's like. I mean, he honestly, I would love to say he's African American, but he don't even look like that.
Did you notice when you were playing that everybody had the same face?
What? Oh,
every single character had the same face, and I wrote that down.
It's pre-alpha.
Maybe.
Yeah. You go up against different tribes, and you can like take over their tribe in order to gain, I guess. I don't even know what that does, but it progressed you through the story.
Were they black? Because they should be black.
It sounds like.
I think they were Inuit though, like Indians, like old school.
Never want to give black people no credit.
I don't. But it wasn't Africa. It was like
we all came from the origin of Africa. But
look, man, I've seen Ice Age 1 through 3. Ain't no blacks.
The first human came from Africa. Where everybody is black. So if you white and you disown your black side. You crazy, because we all derive from
all I know is that Ray Romano plays an elephant in those movies. So
what are you talking about?
Ice Age, the movie, the kids movie.
I'm talking about real shit.
I know you were. I was trying to get off topic. That's it though, I guess. I don't know. Day one buy, probably not for me unless it's like a Steam sale, which is not gonna happen day one anyway. But maybe
if they give a brother a free copy, I'll play it. But
actually, let me not fuck that up. Hey.
So don't post
buy it day one. We can't. This whole section. No, they're cool. There's no way they're gonna watch this far into the video. But I mean, I'm not dissing it. I'm just giving my opinion. I would love a free copy, Ubisoft.
It's fun to be had there. I'll say that. But it was kind of like 15, 30 minutes in. I was like, I hope there's more to this than that. Yeah. And I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt because we only paid for 2 hours. So we'll see.
It was cool though. I mean, I didn't get far enough in the story.
Pending opinion.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Paul, you will play it soon. Maybe.
You can look at your footage you got.
Yeah, you can look at the footage I got. Yeah. There will be gameplay. I forgot about that. It's not out till February, but there will definitely be a video of it soon. Probably before this shit, honestly.
Right.
Who knows? All right, next topic. I say we knock out Star Wars. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to sing the wrong theme. Dun, 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 dun. What is that?
It sounds like you're trying to do Superman and Star Wars.
No. What is Star Wars thing? Dun, 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 dun. I'm just making shit up. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. Just fucking talk, Paul. You know you want to talk about this.
Guys, as of right now, it is December 2nd.
There's only 16 more days.
15 more days.
Isn't it the 18th?
For me. I
You a
got
big Star Wars fan?
Oh yeah.
Wait, why?
I got my shit already.
This man said
For
why.
the 17th.
Oh, because it's the night before.
So
I'm tripping.
God bless you.
I thought you were gonna hook me up with that ticket. Expose yourself
What?
right now.
What
Tell that chick that you thought you told her you were gonna go.
What?
You said I can have your extra ticket.
Wait, what happened? I did what?
You're not
The fact that y'all want to go the first night, God bless your heart. I'm not going. The first night.
I mean, I'm into it.
I
'Cause
feel like there's gonna be a shooting.
I'm in.
I'm being real.
What? Well,
I'm waiting like a week to see
well,
that
our
shit.
neighbor. I don't know. I feel like our theaters are cool. That's
got-
like gonna
we
be
got-
in Wyoming or some
We
shit.
got some real good white people out
Yeah.
here.
This is hands down the biggest movie of probably the past 5 to 10 years. Like, it's
bad.
gonna break records.
Maybe
You
I'll-
know
If
it.
they do it, it's gonna be at an ArcLight. I won't be there.
It won't be you, man. It ain't even about the theater. It's about the craziness. You just make sure you go.
just
You
think
going to the
people
hood
crazy.
theater, low key.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'd be cool.
We'll
There's a
find
bunch of
somebody.
Hispanics at our theater. They cool. We like them.
True.
But if one white dude walking, no, I was kidding.
all-
I feel like this is a very racy episode. But
Whatever, man.
yeah. So Paul, how you feel about that?
So look, guys, I'm really excited.
Speak it up.
On the day when the tickets released, I had 3 computers ready for my tickets.
Because they had a bot going trying
I
to
really
push the
did.
tickets.
I really did. I had my main computer, my laptop, and my mom's laptop just ready. Got my ticket. I'm excited, even though I feel like I know exactly how this movie is gonna play out.
Let's not do that.
I'm not gonna do it though. But like, I'm genuinely excited. Like a lot of my favorite movie time experiences were seeing Star Wars films, and it's just to see the nerds like have lightsaber fights in the aisle. Is
Oh
dope.
yeah, there will be a lot of people dressed up, cosplayed for it. It'll be fun. Are you gonna dress up?
You don't know yet. You don't know yet.
Do you
It-
cosplay for real?
No, he don't. He ain't one to not put on no robe and have a lightsaber though. He's not that
I
cool.
might bring a lightsaber though.
Oh
A
god.
lightsaber's not bad. I wasn't, but to go
I'm not
full-blown-
gonna shave my
All right.
head and go full blown Mace Windu. Bro.
Well, but would you, if a guy starts to battle you, use the force on him and then act it out as if you were really getting hit by force pushes?
Nah.
Yes, you would. You're a liar. I could see you going like, I could see you getting this to a guy and be like, oh.
We'll see what happens when I get there.
That's funny.
Well, let me hear your prediction. Where do you, in the terms of all the movies, where do you think this is gonna fall in terms of quality? All 6 of them.
Oh, I hope it's on par with the original trilogy. Original trilogy, not the prequels.
Which one is your favorite? I guess, or which? I guess. Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back. That's what everybody
No,
says.
everybody
The
says
fifth, right?
Empire. That's technically the second one. But my favorite is Jedi. Like I like Jedi.
Oh, you like
a lot.
the-
Okay.
Yeah, in the storyline, it's the 6th
Storyline,
one, but
it's the
in
sixth
the one
one.
that's been made, it's the 3rd. Yeah, I don't know. You got any thoughts on Star Wars at all?
I'm not a big Star Wars fan.
Maybe a-
Like, I've always been a fan of the universe, lightsabers, the
Yeah.
guns, like the characters and stuff. For some reason, I just couldn't really get into the movie like that.
Yeah.
I've been saying I'll watch it. I'm actually more excited for this film because when I go, I'm gonna be watching all the white people. Because if you see it on Twitter, motherfuckers is mad that the main
Yeah.
character is black, and I'm gonna be
Are they
sitting
really?
up in.
Yeah.
I thought they got over that within the first year.
No.
I don't think a lot of people knew that he was gonna be black. That's why until that trailer came
First
out.
trailer
I knew.
When he had they said a Negro can't have a lightsaber, not the blue one.
He knows because I told him I auditioned for that movie though.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Oh, bro.
it was. I don't. Here's the thing. I gotta watch it. I have no idea. You know what's
Probably-
stupid? It was probably. You know what's
good.
stupid? Like, here's the thing. I signed a non-disclosure agreement for this 2 years ago,
2
but
years
I mean,
ago?
they're not gonna find me. They might. Who knows? Find me, Star Wars. No, I'm just kidding.
Should hire him.
Pay me. Sign me. But no. So I remember way back when. I'm not gonna spoil too. I mean, it's not really spoilers. I remember way back. It was like February 2014. This is last year actually. Was it 2014? Yeah, we did the show. I don't remember. Wait, what is this year? It's 2015. Yeah, so whatever. I did the little thing, got audition. Great. It was at Disney out here. Went to Disney, and I'll tell this quick story. I went in that building, right? Not thinking I'm auditioning for anybody huge. I just thought I was gonna be whatever, a character. I sit down in the waiting room. As soon as I sit down, Jaden Smith and his brother walk by.
God?
The God. Like, when I saw him,
Did you feel enlightened the moment you saw him? Like his energy just like, yo, I feel
you know what though?
smarter.
I think this is like pre-stupid Twitter Jaden Smith. No. I guess he was kind of stupid,
Did
but
he
he
have
was,
his dreads then?
he was growing them.
Okay.
But yeah, it was kind of crazy Jaden Smith. But look, so I saw that, and as soon as I saw that, before I even thought like I should probably prepare for my audition, I texted him and my other boy and said, "Yo, Star Wars is about to be shit." Because I was like, I think Jaden Smith is in it because he was there, and honestly, I think they were pitching him a role. because they weren't like auditioning him. He was going into a room with some random lady to talk about the movie.
It makes sense because, like you said, that was pre-Twitter, and then that was also he was coming off the Karate Kid, so he had a little clout.
He had a little thing,
but clout.
But then I went in, I auditioned. I wish I had. They didn't let me keep the script. It was a red script, and you think I would read my character's name? I probably could find the audition notice in my email, but that's besides the point. But I did like see the storyline, and then I told them about it, and they were like, "Yo, I think you might have went out for the main role." I don't think so though. I feel like he was a side character, kind of like a. What's a black dude from
Lando Calrissian?
Kind of like a Lando Calrissian.
Well, I would think you would know that you were auditioning for the star character, just because if you've seen the trailers, you can kind of piece the story together. He was a Star Trooper.
Okay, yeah.
He seems like a Stormtrooper. I mean, and he seems like he kind of awakened. Like he's like Black Twitter. You know, he's woke now. And now he's a Jedi. That's what I'm getting.
It could have been him though, because I do remember the dialogue. I just personally. Like in my mind,
can you act it out for us?
I can't act. I guess I can't act it out. But here's the thing: I do remember. I remember the dialogue. The dialogue was me and some girl going to find the black. What's the black girl?
Maz Kanata.
Maz Kanata. I remember that specifically in my lines. Like I remember that name. But what's her name? The black girl from Slaves, 12 Years a Slave.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita Nyong'o. You know how she's doing all the CG? Mm-hmm. It was me and a girl going to find her. And I think that is kind of the plot of what he's doing. Mm-hmm. But I would have remembered if his name was Finn. I feel like I just would have. That's something that's like simple enough to remember.
They probably would have changed the name.
They might have changed the name in like the scripts. And even the girl's name might have been different. So they might have just done rewrites then. And maybe I went out for the main role, guys. I could have been Will Smith, y'all. We wouldn't be here. I'd be on tour right now.
Black ass on this couch talking to us. Anyway,
I wouldn't be here right now.
I'm gonna be sitting up in that theater watching all the white folks seeing who getting mad. Be like, yeah, we got one.
But no, before Star Wars happened, I thought. No, you know what it was? As soon as, not before the trailer, when I knew that what's his name was cast in it, I was like, oh. What's his name?
John Boyega.
When John Boyega was cast in it, I was like, oh, we saw Attack the Block, and which was something he was in. And all I thought was, oh, they got a black dude, and it seemed like he's a main, like the way he cast him is like, you know, he was one of the first. I'm like, he's probably a main character. I was like, I bet you the dude's black who's holding a lightsaber. Why not? I didn't see any reason for that not to happen. So I never I assume people would get mad, but I didn't really think.
But let's talk about his haircut. Like in the year 5000, nigga was wearing high top fades and shit too.
He's got the box.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying like, damn.
Does he have a fade? Because it's kind of like, it's kind of, no, but it's not. It is kind of like, it's Denzel. What movie? It's like Denzel.
Malcolm X after he cut the
Malcolm X, or the one where he got shot. Remember that movie?
Malcolm X.
No. Remember the one where he got shot and he's like, God damn, she shot me.
Man on Fire.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. No. Wait,
I never seen Training Day.
You haven't seen Training Day?
Nah,
yes, you have.
Nah, never.
You've never seen Training Day?
Clips.
My nigga.
Wait, you're lying.
That's serious.
Whoa, I've never known this about him. Are you black?
I saw the end.
Wait, you've seen Training.
I've seen the end.
Paul, you've seen Training Day.
The black delegation with like the Drake Paul.
Hey, fuck the Star Wars conversation. You've never seen Training Day?
Training Day. I haven't seen Equalizer.
Okay, that's
seen
different.
Taken.
I know you haven't seen Taken, which is also a good movie, but this is Training Day. This is like the black actor's black movie that got a black Oscar. You haven't seen that?
I saw Malcolm X, the original movie. He should have got an Oscar for it.
That's great, man. You haven't seen Training Day.
Nah.
What?
I seen it through osmosis.
All right, we're gonna stop there. No, I'm just kidding, but I never knew that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I talked a lot about Star Wars a little too much, but yeah, I don't know. Star Wars.
Finn, lightsaber.
It's gonna be a day one for Paul.
What about predictions? How much money you think it's gonna make first weekend?
You know what? I think it could outsell Avatar. I think
Avatar broke records.
It's the biggest. It's got like 10 billion.
I remember seeing that movie was ass.
It was ass. I didn't like it either. It was just a bunch of blue people fucking.
It was the perfect time for that movie to come out because it was the first really big 3D movie. An IMAX movie.
Yeah.
So that's why I made all that extra money. Because people want to see that shit in IMAX.
But it still was shitty. I hated the story.
It's like 4 movies in one.
It's basically all. It's the story of the Native Americans,
and it's damn.
Swap out the blue people for Native Americans. It's the same thing.
Low key, it's like six. It's like six Disney. It's like 6 Disney movies back to back. You know,
Ferngully.
I never. It was Ferngully. I honestly never liked that movie, but whatever. Personally, I think Star Wars could beat it as the most gross movie ever. Do you think so? It could at least beat Titanic.
We'll see.
Shit,
Just the fact that movie theaters,
it really can't make that much.
No, I feel like it can.
I feel like in this day and age, it can.
It can, because like it's already sold out to most theaters.
It's already
for
sold.
the
How much you
first-
said?
and they're doing theaters have said they're doing extra showings for it too. And also you have to understand that Star Wars is from the 70s, so you have generations from the 70s.
I feel like we
80s,
got-
90s, early. Like it's
I
so
just-
many generations
at
that
least
love.
three
I just
content.
want to see James Cameron lose because I feel like he thinks he's a visionary, and I'm like, dude, your stuff is not that tight.
Wait till Avatar 2.
That's some bad karma to put out into the world, man. Saying
Hey,
you
no,
somebody would lose.
What if-
hey, chill,
what if he
yo.
wants to
I was
hire
just
you for
kidding.
Avatar?
I was just kidding, James.
What
Yo,
if
I
he
love
didn't
you.
get the role?
Yo, stop, man.
He wants you to be a
Jaden
blue
Smith is
cat.
God.
He wants you to be a blue cat in
Yo,
the next one.
I apologize to Disney. I apologize to Jaden Smith.
Apologize to James Cameron.
James
right now.
Cameron, I love you. You are my surrogate father. Yo, put me in that Avatar 3. I appreciate it. All right. Last but not least, Civil War, right?
Yeah, Marvel Civil War.
All right. Last but not least, Civil War, Marvel movie. Dun, dun. That's not another theme, but dun, dun, dun.
Calling it that because you know that's what the comic is called. It's actually a Captain America movie, Captain America 3.
It's I kind of. I mean, Paul knows more about it. He's actually read it.
I read the comic book.
You
too.
read it as well.
Yeah.
And I've read pieces. I haven't read the whole thing. You tried to put me onto it, but I couldn't find it. You
It's an amazing story.
You actually had it, and I
I
never.
have the trade.
you
for it.
you have it.
I still have it, yeah.
You still have the physical copy?
Yeah, I got a book.
Oh, I should borrow it. All right, but yeah, Captain America: Civil War. Paul, let you enlighten us, please.
Okay. I am genuinely excited about the movie, but the thing about it is, for like the Human Registration Act, I don't know how they're gonna do it because in this world, nobody wears masks and everybody can see who they are.
On accident?
On
And it
purpose.
pissed the government off.
And he killed like a shitload of kids and it pissed the government off. They're like,
And is fighting Captain America, you know?
but Civil War within the Avengers.
Like motherfuckers was really dying in the comic books. A
Yeah.
lot of different heroes. Like,
Oh,
now
for
that I
real?
think about it,
They
that makes
created
me
a-
skeptical about the movie.
they created a club.
I feel like I personally think it's gonna be a watered down Civil War, like because they can't. I think first off, it's not. The movie's not rushed. I honestly didn't think it was gonna come out this year. I thought it would come out maybe a year or two, but they have a plan and they need to push the movie. So it's one of those things where Hollywood's making it happen. It's not about is the movie here for the right time. It's about we got
that
the money,
Disney money.
we got the pockets, and Chris Evans don't want to be Captain America in 2018. So we gotta make these moves.
said that?
He said he doesn't.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't want to be him after this whole thing. He said he's got maybe 2 more movies on his contract, and then they're gonna recast that.
they're gonna kill him.
They'll
and-
give.
his
He says it's gonna be Bucky.
What is he gonna do? I don't
Bucky
even
becomes
know him
Captain
from anything
America.
else.
He wants, but you know, all these actors when you get casted as like a big superhero.
Fuck that. Write the
Yeah.
check. I'm gonna be Captain America for the rest of my life. Look how long that dude played Wolverine, bro.
He's- still
Yeah,
playing
they
him.
still
Yeah.
do. But like the thing is, some of them get trapped in that. And then if you don't have the chops to do other stuff, Chris Evans is worried he can't pull no like real movies
That's
off
a
later.
personal issue.
It is.
bro.
It is. It's definitely a personal issue. It's not a money issue. It's not a fame. It's definitely him just saying, no, I don't want to be a superhero forever. You know?
It's played 3.
Yeah. Unless they got the money to make their own movies. Like, unless you pull a Will Smith and it's like, oh, I'm going to be Goofy in Independence Day, serious in 7 Pounds, Goofy in MIB, serious in this concussion shit, and have a fake ass African accent.
You seen what was the Chris Rock movie that came out like the last year?
I know what you want.
10, top five?
Top 5.
Yeah, that's what he's going through right now. He wants to be taken seriously,
Yeah, I guess.
and nobody's taking him seriously.
He wants that Chris Rock down to earth money.
Let's talk
You remember
about
that movie?
a lot of criticism towards Black Panther's costume. What did you guys think of it?
I think it's cool. Is it- what's wrong with it?
New images that came out today that show more of it.
Is it
And
bad?
it looks a lot better.
Wait, what was wrong? What was the problem?
People are saying he looked like
Too
a
basic.
wild. You seen the wild? What is it? Wild
look
Power
like a-
Rangers.
The Wolf.
Wild Force. They were saying like the Wild Force Power
he
Rangers.
does look like the Black Ranger.
He kinda does.
definitely does. But you know what? They look like they put accentuations of white on it, right?
It's like black
I thought
and
it was-
silver.
Okay. I don't know. I don't
I thought
care.
it looked
My,
cool.
my thing is, are they gonna put the cape on him?
My thing is, are they going to show Cheetah, whatever his name's face in the movie? They're going to show that black dude's face?
James Brown.
James Boseman.
Chadwick.
Chadwick
He never
Boseman.
really hit his face, so
No, I mean, I'm sure he's going to show it. But you know what? I didn't think he was going to be good as Black Panther first because I thought he was too young. I looked this dude's shit up. He's like almost 40. So he's perfect age. Because that's...
You know that black
This
don't
is the
crack.
costume.
He looks like a Power Ranger.
He looks like... I mean, I feel
I
like...
the Power Rangers though.
Honestly, outside of this and like Iron Man being CG is probably the most like down
Practical.
to the comics. Other than that, and like Hulk being CG, you know, Thor looks like Thor. I mean, all their outfits kind of look the right way. I mean, you know, except for Captain America, and he doesn't have the wings on his head. But I guess, you know, that's kind of stupid nowadays. Anyway,
I just got one because you read the comic books. You remember how Tony created that suit for Spider-Man for Peter? It was like an Iron Man spider. Do you think they'll do that?
No,
I would love that.
No, like that's the main thing is like Spider-Man isn't established in this movie, so like spoilers for the comic. Like one of the big things was Spider-Man took off his mask in front of the world,
and he's the one who like always wears a mask,
right? So he was like the one who's like, yeah, I support the registration. I'm Peter Parker. I've been Spider-Man since I was 15.
And then he gets his ass,
and then his life goes to shit.
Yeah,
but like the thing is, Spider-Man isn't established in this Marvel universe. He's probably just gonna pop in and like, hey guys, I'm Spider-Man.
How old is Spider-Man in the comic?
They said he's like 15.
He's about in the comic,
like in that specific comic.
He's about 30.
He's 30?
He's like 25, 30.
You're right.
Oh.
But the kid they casted is like 15.
See, now, I was about to say, you said like how his life goes to shit. I was about to say, if I was 16-year-old Peter Parker, showed my face to the world, I would have so much like drama and depression. I'd be like, why would I do that? Because you gotta think about it. He's got goons coming after him, like Rhino, Doc Ock, whoever he fights, Kingpin. I'm just saying, those are like real bad guys who don't realize they're getting their ass whooped by a teenager.
Yeah.
So like, if I was a teenager, I'd be like, yo, this is kind of stressful. I'm gonna have to move out of the city I'm at.
Rhino might come after him, but doesn't really matter because they're not gonna show it to us, just like in the Amazing Spider-Man.
Nah, they not.
Shitty ass. That shit pissed me the fuck off. They advertised that shit, and then the fight never happened.
But he had on them, remember soaps? Them shoes, you remember he had on them soap shoes that you got in Sonic Adventure 2 where you could grind rails on. Spider-Man had shoes.
Look at ass.
I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know. Civil War, I'm excited, but I'm not super hyped because I don't think it's gonna fall suit with the comic.
I got excited at first, but just from having this conversation, it's raised some questions about the movie because I really did enjoy the comic book.
I mean, yeah, I feel like if you read the original and then they water it down, I feel like it's gonna be so watered down for theaters because
like there was a brawl that happens in that, and they destroy the city.
Yeah,
and like it's like everybody in the Marvel universe is fighting all at once. Good guys are teaming up with bad guys.
Like the Fantastic Four they were a big player, and they don't even exist in this universe.
And that's another. Well, they do.
Reed Richards was
They're
Iron
around.
Man's right hand man.
You know, Mike B. Jordan could put the outfit back on. Flame on. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely gonna be watered down. It's definitely Disney, so you know that they can't make it rated R. It's absolutely PG-13.
They can pull stuff off.
It's absolutely, but yeah, but it's still absolutely PG-13, and kids are gonna. It has to still appeal to kids. You know, that's like one of Hollywood's biggest things. Like if kids can't watch it or they can't make toys of it, they don't do it.
It's kids and women.
That actually makes me concerned.
But no, which is true. That's
what made the book so great is it's grimy.
Yeah,
like motherfuckers was dying in that shit.
And that's why everybody says like DC has a leg up when it comes to movies now because they can actually be gritty. Because they waited so long to make these movies.
What movie gave them the leg up, though?
Not a leg up, more like they didn't.
That first Batman movie wasn't that great.
I'm not saying
the second one with Joker was a classic. The third one was ass too.
I'm just
what they did to Bane was an absolute travesty. A travesty.
Bane, but
so I who's rooting for DC?
I like DC.
I
like both.
Superman killed somebody. He doesn't kill people.
He killed a few people. If you think about this, the devastation of that fucking city. Did you like that movie, Man of Steel?
It was okay.
I liked it because it was Dragon Ball.
It's Dragon Ball.
Like that was my favorite part.
That was last scene where there's a crater and there's Superman and Zod at the end and they start running.
That was the one thing.
Dragon Ball Z.
The one thing I saw about that movie was like, yo, the budget for Dragon Ball is there. Just make it happen.
I whispered to him. I was just like, they can make a Dragon Ball.
Well, first off, all I thought was like that first girl who he fought was. I was like, that's Frieza. Straight up, that's Frieza. I know Frieza's a boy, but that's Frieza right there.
It's Frieza a boy.
I don't know.
It's something. I'm not gonna hold my breath on DC movies.
Yeah.
With the Batman versus Superman, I'm not gonna hold my breath with that. But I will say this, DC. Can we get a Static Shock movie? All right, thanks.
They tried to cast what's his name? Jaden Smith. I heard he doesn't want to do it.
I don't want to see that movie now.
Yo, you gotta see him though. You gotta put him next to it. He got the hair.
You gotta
All right. Well, that was low key our last discussion, our last topic. But yeah, everybody. that was our podcast show that we definitely don't keep up to date.
guys.
We're available on SoundCloud and iTunes.
We're available on SoundCloud and iTunes. The links will be in the description below. Be sure to go check out the Black Hokage's channel. The link will be in the description below. And Annotated, Paul's got a channel, and Twitch. You know, I'll just put all their stuff in the description. And if we're lucky, you'll get another one of these before the end of the year.
See you in 6 months, guys.
maybe you'll get one after Star Wars happens.
Oh, man.
If they're lucky.
That's if you see it.
I'll see it if you give me the ticket, homie. What's good with that ticket? What's good with that ticket? Tell that girl off. Paul trying to take a girl out on a
make
date.
sure y'all get in them theaters. A girl don't want to see that shit,
Right?
I mean, some do, but
She weak.
She want to see
We
it.
don't even know her.
She got me a lightsaber already.
oh, she down, chick. Let them rock.
I'm stealing her ticket. All right, now I'm just kidding. But yo, that was it, y'all. Be sure to hit the like button, share, links in the description below, and subscribe if you're new here. And that's it. We out. Peace.
Peace.